Down in the mud, raised in the dark, cold hands, cracked knuckles, breath like a spark. Sleeping in stairwells, raining is cold, counting each heartbeat like somebody's oath. They thought he was nothing, less than a threat. He carved out a promise he wouldn't forget. They whisper his name in the alleys, soft as a blade at your neck. You owe and you pray he's forgotten. He's the ghost that pays its debts. Brick after brick he was climbing, blood on the ink that he kept. You don't see his face in the daylight, but the ghost still pays its debt. Meetings in basements, smoke in the air, leaders with gold on their fingers, shifting in chairs. He never shouts orders, he barely speaks, just signs with a knuckle, taps once for the week. From scraps on the table to keys to the fence, he traded his mercy for quiet respect. They whisper his name in the alley, low like a curse you regret. You run but you circle back to him, 'cause the ghost will claim what's left. Brick after brick he was climbing on favors he never forgets. Hide in your house with the curtains drawn, still the ghost will pay his debts. He remembers cold nights, empty pockets, tight jaw. Every slide is a mark in his law. Hey, so when the door shakes at 3 a.m., you already know it's just him. They whisper his name in the alleys, soft as the first taste of sweat. You gamble your soul on tomorrow, he's collecting every bet. Brick after brick he was climbing, now his shadow owns the steps. You can buy your way out of anything till the ghost comes pay his debts. Left his old light in the rearview mirror, box of bad habits in the backseat rattle. Newtown welcome sign fades in the night, same scarred knuckles on the wheel too tight. You can change the scenery, but the blues ride shotgun. Name on the mailbox don't mean that you're done. He's starting over with calloused hands and a clean conscience. But every mile he drives, the rear view blues still got a promise. Tiny apartment, smells like paint and coffee. Second-hand sofa, springs dig his spine. Clock clock on the counter ticks like old mistakes, but the quiet here don't call his name like back then. You can change the scenery, but the blues ride shotgun. Name on the mailbox don't mean that you're done. He's starting over with calloused hands and a clean conscience. But every mile he drives, the rear view blues still got a standing where the running ran out of land. He folds his regrets like a work shirt worn thin, hangs them in the closet and breathes in. You can change the scenery, but the blues ride shotgun. Name on the mailbox don't mean that you're done. He's starting over with calloused hands and a clean conscience. Yeah, the road keeps rolling and he keeps driving with the rear view blues, riding silent. Riding silent.
They stabbed him in the back, he pulled the blade out slow, rinsed it in a paper cup, watch his own blood flow. Bathroom light flicker, tie thrown over the sink, whiskey burned on the counter, still stare, don't blink. Thread through the skin, shaking but steady, talking to the mirror, you were always ready. A gentleman bleeds in private, wins in public, calm and quiet, walks back in like nothing's changed. Heart still heavy, suit still straight, they never see the scars he hides, they only see the sharpened smile. A gentleman bleeds in private and wins in public every time. White shirt and roses blooming under his vest, jacket back on shoulders, pain pressed close to his chest. Walks back to the table, pulled out his own chair, shook hands with the Judas like he didn't care. Oh yeah. Salt in the wound, salt on the rim, slow little toast, eyes locked on him. A gentleman bleeds in private, wins in public, calm and quiet, walks back in like nothing's changed. Heart still heavy, suit still straight, they never see the scars he hides, they only see the sharpened smile. A gentleman bleeds in private and wins in public every time. You cut him, he carves his legend. You doubt him, he signs the ending. You break skin, he breaks cycles, turns that knife into a title. A gentleman bleeds in private,
writes her name at the top of the page. Same pen, same left leaning slant. Coffee ring in the corner like a stain. He lets it spread, doesn't wipe it away. How do you thank someone who heard every word you never said out loud? This is the letter I'll never send to the woman who understood my silence. Love was real, but the timing was poison. We were right, just wrong back then. Some stories end mid-sentence, and this is where ours ends. He circles dates on an old wall calendar. All the almost, all the near misses. Her sweater's still on the back of a chair. Thread pulled loose like unfinished business. Does she still know what I meant when I only nodded and looked away? This is the letter I'll never send to the woman who understood my silence. Love was real, but the timing was poison. We were right, just wrong back then. Some stories end mid-sentence, and this is where ours ends. If I write, come back, it rewrites her life. If I write, I'm fine, it's a quiet lie. So I stop on a half-spelled word, let it hang there, leave the ink to dry. This is the letter I'll never send to the woman who understood my silence. Love was real, but the timing was poison. We were right, just wrong back then. Some stories end mid-sentence, and this is where ours ends.
Same stool, back by the cracked old mirror. Same drink, sweating in a crooked rain. Same song on that tired jukebox speaker. He nods once, lets the first line sting. He's a gentleman's regular, polished and plain. Ice in his glass, folds in his veins. Name on the tab, nothing else to claim. The bartender knows his name, but not his story. Blue tie, loosened by an inch, no further. Cufflinks catch
against the yellow barroom glow. He taps one finger on the coaster's corner, as if there's somewhere else to go. He's a gentleman's regular, polished and plain. Ice in his glass, folds in his veins. Name on the tab, nothing else to claim. The bartender knows his name, but not his story. Armor in the angle of his shoulder, armor in the quiet naked tomb. Every Saturday he comes back older, but the ritual keeps his ghosts in view. He's a gentleman's regular, polished and plain. Ice in his glass, folds in his veins. Name on the tab, nothing else to claim. The bartender knows his name, but not his story.
Church bells ring at midnight for no one in the dark. Just an echo on the rafters, just a tremor in his heart. He slides into the last pew, coat collar to his chin, unscrews that silver bottle, lets the cold night pour in. He's got a flask and a prayer, and the benches all stare like they know what he's done, what he'll do. God and the gentleman, same old deal again. No questions, no answers, just blue. Saints are sleeping, colors drowned in black. His shadow on their faces, like a crack they can't patch back. He mumbles half an Our Father for a name he won't recall. Takes a sip for every silence that ever filled this hall. He's got a flask and a prayer, and the benches all stare like they know what he's done, what he'll do. God and the gentleman, same old deal again. No questions, no answers, just blues. Maybe mercy's in the bottle, maybe mercy's in the cup, maybe grace is just the courage to keep showing up. He tips his head to the altar like two old friends passing through. Keep your secrets, I'll keep mine.
You keep listening, I'll keep you. I've got a flask and a prayer, and the benches still stare like they know what I've done, what I'll do. God and this gentleman, same old deal again. No questions, no answers, it's just blue. Yeah, no questions, no answers, just blue.
He woke up early, same old coffee cup, same chipped rim, same corner of the rug. Every scar he carried underneath his shirt was a country no one ever had to learn. He won the war, nobody saw, no flags raised, no roaring crowd, just him, his shadow on the wall, and the quiet that finally got loud. He never bent, he never broke, no headline, no shining cross, just a single steady breath of smoke, saying that's enough, that's enough. They ask you good while scrolling on their phones. He smiles small, says yeah, I'm holding on. They don't see the nights he pinned his hands down tight, talking to the ceiling, choosing to stay alive. He won the war, nobody saw, no brass band, no speech out front, just dishes in the sink at dawn, and a heartbeat trying not to jump. He never bent, he never broke, walked barefoot through his private frost. Now every quiet step back home whispers, and that's enough, that's enough. No confetti on the kitchen floor, just the echo of a slam door closing. He stands alone in the afterstorm, finds himself in the slow unfolding of. He won the war, nobody saw, no parade down any street, but the mirror holds a softer jaw and a man who stayed on his feet. He never bent, he never broke, no ribbon, no marble cross, just him and his shadow sharing smoke, saying that's enough, that's enough. New suit, old scars, cufflinks hide a shaky hand, polished shoes on broken pavement, every stride a second chance. Color stiff, jaw set, he nods
still calls. He tips the girl who sweeps the floor, remembers when that broom was his, back when pride was just a rumor and survival made the rules. Corner boys laugh, we know you. They see the fist he used to swing, now it's fingers on his wedding band, wide knuckles loosening. Hard to ride over easy wrong. He could slide back in a heartbeat, walk the crooked way. Gentleman by choice, not by luck or by God. Hard to ride while the easy wrong applauds. Is it weakness? Is it will? When your past still knows your door, he turns the handle, locks it twice, leaves those habits on the floor. Hard. Hard to ride over easy wrong till he's gone. He ain't waiting for a halo, just a quiet dawn. Gentleman by choice, not by name, not by place. Hard to ride while the streets still know his face. Morning coffee, a stained white mug, clock on the wall says late again. Boots by the door, dust on his jacket. He ties those laces like a prayer. Amen. He got blues in his blood, steel in his spine, carrying the world one shift at a time. Calloused hands, heavy heart, but he walks that line. Blues in his blood, steel in his spine. Paycheck folded in a worn out wallet, name tag faded on his work shirt sleeve. Backseat packed with forgotten lunches, he hums old songs he barely believes. He got blues in his blood, steel in his spine, carrying the world one shift at a time. Callous hands, heavy heart, but he walks that line. Blues in his blood, steel in his spine. Some nights he wonders, is this all mine? Then he sees those faces waiting inside, so he hangs up his jacket, swallows his pride, and he stands a little crooked, but he still stands high. He got blues in his blood, steel in his spine, carrying the world one shift at a time. Callous hands, heavy heart, but he walks that line. Blues in his blood,
hung his medals on a nail, packed his name into a cake. Map replaced by coffee stain, sheets of songs and scribbled grace. Boots still lined up by the door, chair pulled back at 0600. Same old spine against the storm, different war he's walking into. He's a general of silence now, every note a measured vow, every gap a sharpened blade, every breath a debt he's paid. He's a gentleman of staying still, never speaking more than will. Let the edge of quiet cut where the shouting never could. Left the marches, kept the march, metronome inside his chest. Fingers fall like drilled battalions on the frets they never guess. Eye on every tiny tremor, thumb in time with steady fire. He can turn a single held tone into smoke and burning wire. He's a general of silence now, every note a measured vow, every gap a sharpened blade, every breath a debt he's paid. He's a gentleman of staying still, never speaking more than will. Let the edge of quiet cut where the shouting never could. He counts down 4, 3, 2, lets the room lean in on cue, lets the ghost all file on through. Names he never says, but they stand beside his bed. He's a general of silence now, every note a measured vow, every gap a sharpened blade, every breath a debt he's paid. He's a gentleman of staying still, never speaking more than will. Leaves his battles in the air, one precise unfinished prayer. Ash in the trail, clock blinking 3. Everyone gone, but the ghost of me stare through the glass at the neon door. Hear my own heartbeat and a
Between the smoke and the silence, there is truth. Where the words I never said still hang on you. In the lull between my anger and my youth, between the smoke and the silence, there is truth. Warm in my chest, cold in my hands, phone on the bar, buzzing once, then it stands. Sip till the bottle looks almost kind. Trade little sips of poison for a softer state of mind. Between the whiskey and the dawn, there is peace. Like the world forgets to shout, begins to ease. All the hurt that used to howl falls to a whisper, finds release. Between the whiskey and the dawn, there is peace. Gentleman lives in the spaces that others ignore. Walk right through in the pause before an answer, in the doubt before I do, in the breath before an apology, in the shake of an outstretched hand, in the choice to stay a little softer than the night demands. Oh, between the smoke and the silence, there is truth. Where the mirror shows me someone I once knew. If I listen to the quiet, it pulls me through. Between the smoke and the silence, there is truth. Between the whiskey and the dawn, I make my vow to live inside those spaces. Start here, start now.
Corner booth, back to the wall. Coffee gone cold, rain on the awning. He counts the lies in a single glance, sees the wedding ring on a wandering hand. He reads the tremor in a light of flame, the way the bartender forgets a name. Every nervous laugh, every borrowed touch, he files it away, never says too much. He sees everything, but he says nothing. Let the city talk till the truth comes through. Every tired face is a quiet confession. nods once. That's what gentlemen do. Yeah, he hears the blues, so you don't have to. Lipstick smudge on a crumpled note, stale perfume on a wrinkled coat. Taxi brakes hiss like a warning sign. He knows who's cheating and who's out of time. He tracks the shadows sliding down the glass. The kid at the counter, short on cash. The cop in the corner staring at his shoes. Everybody bleeding in a different hue. He sees everything, but he says nothing. Let the city talk till the truth comes through. Every tired face is a quiet confession. He just nods once. That's what gentlemen do. Yeah, he hears the blues, so you don't have to. He's got last names tucked in his wallet, dates and places scribbled in his mind. If you really listen when the night gets silent, you'd hear his heart humming low in time. He sees everything, but he says nothing. Let the city talk till the truth comes through. Every tired face is a quiet confession. He just nods once. That's what gentlemen do. Gentleman detective with the blues in his blood. Yeah, he hears it all, and he drowns it in the mud.
Bench when quiet, wood door side, coats, cufflinks, all that pride. Filed out slow, eyes turned away, left him there to face the day. Dust in the light, gold on the seal. He straightened his tie, told himself what was real. He's a gentleman in the dark, hat in his hand, heart like a rock. Owes what he owes, says what he means. Justice is blind, but he's seen everything. A gentleman pays his debts in silence. Names on paper, cold black ink, deals and favors made him sink. He took the weight like tailored cloth, never begged, never scoffed. Truth in the fire, lies on the stand. He swallowed his pride, did not raise his hand. He's a gentleman in the dark, hat in his hand, heart like a rock. Owes what gentleman pays his debts in silence.
No last speech, no raised voice. He already made his only choice. Let the gavel fall, let the ledger close. The debt is his and his alone. Yeah,
He's a gentleman in the dark, hat in his hand, hard like a rock. Owes what he owes, says what he means. Justice is blind, but he's seen everything. A gentleman pays his debts in silence.
Hung his medals on a nail, packed his name into a case, map replaced by coffee stained sheets of songs and scribbled grace. Boots still lined up by the door, chair pulled back at 0600. Same old spine against the storm, different war he's walking you. He's a general of silence now, every note a measured vow, every gap a sharpened blade, every breath a debt he's paid. He's a gentleman of staying still, never speaking more than will. Let the edge of quiet cut where the shouting never could. Left the marches, kept the march, metronome inside his chest. Fingers fall like drilled battalions on the frets they never guess. Eye on every tiny tremor, thumb in time with steady fire. He can turn a single hell tone into smoke and burning wire. He's a general of silence now, every note a measured vow, every gap a sharpened blade, every breath the debt he's paid. He's a gentleman of staying still, never speaking more than will. Let the edge of quiet cut where the shouting never could.
lets the room lean in on cue, lets the ghosts all file on through. Names he never says, but they stand beside his bed. He's a general of silence now, every note a measured vow, every gap a sharpened blade, every breath a debt he's paid. He's a gentleman of staying still, never speaking more than will, leaves his battles in the air, one precise unfinished prayer.
doldrums in his chest before the sun even moves. Coffee cooling in his hand, eyes scanning empty rooms. They call him overreacting for feeling tremors in the ground, but he can read the weather in how the silence sounds. He was built for storms, not for easy, not for warm. The world wants him gentle, wants him quiet, wants him torn, but he squares his shoulders, lets the thunder take its form. A gentleman of battle, he was built for storm. Oh yeah. Smiles at the insult, lets the sting just pass on through. Holds the door, says after you, while measuring the truth. He doesn't go out hunting for a fight to feed his name, but if trouble crosses over, it will leave a different man. He was built for storms, not for easy, not for warm. The world wants him gentle, wants him quiet, wants him torn, so he breathes like thunder, lets the rising winds transform. A gentleman in conflict who never runs the course. He was built for storm. Born by the river, water run brown. Mama said, boy, this world will pull you down. Baptized in trouble before he could stand. Learned how to pray with a bottle in his hand. He's a crossroads gentleman, but on his boots talking sweet. Got dirt under his nails, but he walks like he owns that street. Yeah, the blues chose him long before he ever knew. Diamonds in his mind, cut sharp when he tells that truth. Oh yeah. Jacket all frayed, but the buttons still shine. Keeps a picture in his pocket from a life left behind. Laugh lines, scar lines, all telling one tale of winning small wars in a world built to fail. He's a crossroads gentleman, mud on his boots, talking sweet. Got dirt under his nails, but he walks like he owns that street. Yeah, the blues chose him long before he ever knew. Diamonds in his mind, cut sharp when he tells that truth. Tell that truth. He says, son, you don't find it, it comes looking for you. Then he smiles that crooked smile, says that's how I met the blues. Tip of his hat to the long, long road. Every step he takes got a little piece of soul. He's a crossroads gentleman, mud on his
got dirt under his nails, but he walks like he owns that street. Yeah, the blues chose him like the night chooses the moon. Diamonds in his mind, and he's shining up every room. Oh, crossroads man.
Enough. I was sipping my tea, now the cup's in the dust. Kept my head down, hands clean, back straight. They mistook that still water for a weak faith. A gentleman, yeah, pressed shirt, iron collar, quiet stare. But you danced on the edge of my last nerve. Laughed while you took more than you deserved. You kept the gentleman takes off his gloves. Say a little prayer to whoever you love. You wanted the edge, now you're over the side. No mercy left for the ones who crossed the line. I was calm, now I'm thunderborn. Soft-spoken man turned walking storm. You wrote this war in your own head, not mine. No mercy left for the ones who crossed the line. You smiled in my face, then you twisted the blade. Dragged my name through the mud just to watch it fade. I warned you once, twice, that's grace. Third time that halo slips off my face. Now every debt tallied, every slight scored. I remember every smirk that I let ignore. You woke the wolf in the suit and tie. Heartbeat steady as I watch your alibis die. You kept laughing, thought I'd break. Fed on my silence like it's yours to take. You drew blood, now I see red. Every quiet thought screaming in my head. The gentleman takes off his gloves. Say a little prayer to whoever you love. You wanted the edge, now you're over the side. No mercy left for the ones who crossed the line. I was calm, now I'm thunderborn. Soft-spoken man turned walking storm. You wrote this war in your own head, not mine. No mercy left for the ones who crossed the line. This isn't rage, this is verdict. Every step measured, every word wordless. You taught me what justice tastes like. Raw, now you get to meet the teeth behind the jaw. The gentleman takes off his gloves. Say a little prayer to whoever you love. You wanted the edge, now you're over the side. No mercy left for the ones who crossed the line. I was calm, now I'm thunderborn. Soft-spoken man turned walking storm. You wrote this war in your own head, not mine. No mercy left for the ones who crossed